Well, hello folks. I am currently in Brooklyn and that is the World Trade Center. And today, well, we're going to be going on the next F train, which is just pulling in now, and taking it to Coney Island. The station right now is Smith 9th Street. Yeah, we're taking this train here to Coney Island, so let's get on board.
Highway bound at local train.
Never mind, this train is not going to Coney Island. So we're not getting on that train. Shame. I suppose we're just going to have to keep waiting for our train to arrive. I will go and check the little departure board to see whenever our train is going to get here. We don't want to go to Stillwell, we don't want to go to Coney Island. So I'll take a look now. Okay, so our train gets here in 3 minutes. Good. In the meantime, I want to show you how high up this station is. It's really high up for some reason. And there comes the G train and an F train. And there's a plane. You've got a plane, a train, and an automobile. If it'll focus. Hooray! Alright folks, let's see whenever our train gets here. It's been a couple minutes. Behold, the World Trade Center. And that massive skyscraper in Brooklyn. The only one in Brooklyn. Cool. There's a helicopter. Don't trust those. Okay folks, this is our train. Let's get aboard. Take it to Coney Island. Right here folks, here we are now on the train. We'll take this train here to Coney Island. So let's see when we get there. Right folks, so we're coming into Coney Island and we've got the entire car to ourselves. Look at this. No one's here. Guys, we won't be staying in Coney Island for very long. It looks like it's going to rain. What we're actually going to do after this is head to the least used station on the whole, like in the entire city. And you'll find out what that is after when we get there. But we need to get off here and transfer to, I think, a Q and then a W train and go to Atlantic Terminal. We'll just check this map. This map here. Where are we? Yes, I'm right. Oh, we've got a long journey to go. Let's get off though.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train.
Alright, we're now here at the Coney Island train station. And you can see, the curve. A very big curve at the end of the platform. I want to show you. Okay folks, so what we need to do is pop on this train here. It will take us to Atlantic Terminal. Just put on here, I guess. Right. Let's see here. I don't know what this door's doing. Okay, look, server. Here we are on our train. Oh, look at this train, it's Atlantic Terminal. Let's get going. Once we get to Atlantic Terminal Station, what I need to do is change to the A train. I think that's bound for Far Rockaway. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I need to do. I'll see you at the station. Amazing. See you at what's it? Atlantic Terminal. Okay folks, so actually we're taking this train here to Prospect Park. So we can get a shuttle to Franklin Avenue and then we get this train once off the line. The C train once off the line to yeah, we will have to do a lot of walking in Atlantic Terminal. So I should see you at Prospect Park. Here are now at Prospect Park. We've got a 5-minute wait for our train to Franklin Avenue to arrive. So I'll see you whenever it gets here. Okay, first train. It's a Q-car train. Let's get on board. Okay folks, so we're going to take this train here to Franklin Avenue. So I'll see you whenever we get there. Right folks, here on Franklin Avenue, as you can see, we're going to get the train going. Yeah. Okay folks, so let's now head down to the C train platform and get on the C train down to Euclid Avenue, one stop up the line before we get on an A train. I'll see you at the platforms. Okay folks, so we're here on our C train platforms. We have 4 minutes till our train arrives. So I'll see you whenever it gets here. Get on board. Okay folks, now I'm on the train to Nostrand Avenue, also up the line. I'll see you when we get there. Right, so we need to find the A train platforms. So soon as I find them. There. Okay folks, we are at the platforms and we have a 14-minute wait for the next train to Far Rockaway. So I'll see you whenever it gets here. Okay folks, I am on the train with the YouTube Broad Channel station. So I'll see you when we get there.
Sometime later.
This is a Far Rockaway.
Oh look, the bridge is open. Bizarre. Well folks, so here we are now at Broad Channel station and the trains are delayed because the bridge down there is open. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to wait for the next shuttle train to, well, next shuttle train in that direction to arrive, and that will take us to the station we're going to. Whose name I forgot. In a bit. Right, they're closing the bridge, so the train should hopefully be on their way very soon. Here's hoping.
I know, I said the same thing.
Okay folks, that train stops far too high up the platform, but there's our train. Let's get on board. Okay folks, so here we are on the train. I'm going to take this train here to the beach 105th Street. So I'll see you when we get there.
However, while we allow trains to get back to the
Hello, everyone. The New York City Police Department.
Well, folks, welcome to Beach 105th Street, Seaside. The least, according to Jeff Martin, the least used station in the whole of the New York City subway. Which, well, the least used MTA station, I think it is. And this is it. Just had to come in very briefly because I've got something else that we're going to do. We're just going to head to the other platform while we. Oh, I'll grab a look at it and we're going to head to the other platform and get the train back. Let's have a wee look. Got some doors there. Let's see. I suppose what's outside. So I've looked downstairs, quick in the back, we'll get here in 8 minutes. Behold this large road thing. There's some construction going on over there, I don't know what they're doing, but it's just some sort of, I think a freeway, and it's like concrete viaduct kind of thing. It's interesting. Not no, it's above ground and it's concrete. I don't know how many passengers this station gets every year, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have that many. I mean, it's like it could have just considered. These streets it definitely doesn't. Anyway, though, what we're going to do now is head up to the platform again and go back to Broad Channel in 8 minutes. I wonder what they're building over there. It's not a new station like platform, is it? I have no idea what that is. Very interesting. There's another station down there. Where am I? Yeah, that's it. Beach 105th Street, Seaside. Yeah, I'll see you whenever our train gets here. Alright, folks, here we are now on the train. We'll take this train here back to Broad Channel. So I'll see you when we get there. Okay, folks, so here we are now at Broad Channel, as you can see, and we're just gonna wait, I suppose, for the next A train to arrive. Folks, so here are now back at Broad Channel Station. I'm just going to wait here for the next A train to arrive to take us to the air train station, one stop of the line. So I'll see you whenever it gets here. Alright, here folks, this is our train. Let's get on board. Right here folks, so here are now on the train. We'll take this train here to Higher Beach, JFK. So see when we get there. Okay folks, so here we are out. Here we are now, sorry, in Higher Beach, JFK. We are gonna head up air train platforms. So see up there. Anyway, folks, so we're going to take the air train that arrives here in a few minutes to Federal Circle. So I'll see you on board the train.
Customers proceed to the ground level for free connection to your line.
I'll see you when we get there. Alright, so here at our Federal Circle Station, we need to find a train that's going to Jamaica. Because that's where we're going. See you on board that train. Right here, from
For your
on the train, we'll
please
to
ride
Jamaica
elevators
Station.
located at the end
So
of
I'll
the
see you when we get
platform.
there. Right folks, so here we are now in Jamaica, the train platforms. We're gonna head down to the main platforms just over there and get on a train bound for Penn Station or Grand Central. I think we'll just do Penn Station. And we're gonna go down in the direction of the World Trade Center because I want some ice cream. That's why. So I'll see you at the main platforms down there. Need to get on one of those trains there before we go. I've been trying for a long time. Right folks, so here we are now at the main platform station. Our train gets here in 7 minutes. So I'll see you if it gets here. Folks, this is our train and we're going to get on board now. Let's see if we get on board. Okay folks, so here are now on the train. This train to Penn Station. Let's see if we get there. Oh, there's the old subway map. Nice. Okay folks, so here we are back at Penn Station and we're now going to take the E-train to the World Trade Center. So let's see if we get there. Well folks, here we are now back at the World Trade Center. I'm going to show as we always are. Yes. We actually do have other things we've got to do today, so I can't really stay. So yeah, I actually need to head back up to the Rockefeller Center station. So obviously what I'm going to do is just do this. And here we are. Now we're going to head out the street and find a bookshop called Book Off. So let's go have a look. So apparently the shop is just a few blocks in this direction. So yeah, we should get there quite soon, I hope anyway. There's those buildings over there. Apparently tomorrow, because of the hurricane that's currently ravaging Jamaica, or has already ravaged Jamaica, there's going to be lots of rain. So today is going to be probably the last day of nice weather that we're having a while. Shame, but the same thing kind of happened last time. All the nice weather ended on the last day, so I suppose it's poetic. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you at the shop. Behold Marsh McLennan. Yeah, apparently it's just down this way. So I'm hoping the maps is right. I really am. Oh, here's the shop here. Let's go inside and see what they sell. They sell old games and consoles and figures and such. That's what we're looking for. We're here looking for VHS tapes. We can find some. That is not something I was expecting to see in America. Doctor, if we're gonna find what we want here, we'll go down these stairs. So I can find at least. Why do they sell cassette tapes? I don't know what that is. But they don't sell VHS tapes annoyingly. They sell like DVDs and way over there. I don't know. See? DVDs. Yeah, I might just give up with that. Because I think they're going to have any here. Shame. I suppose I could see what's upstairs, and then if there's nothing up there, I'll just go to another center, another shop that sells VHS tapes and write and all that. These are all just books. Well folks, see what we're going to do now is we're going to head to Hudson Yards station on the L train to walk the High Line. I'll tell you what the High Line is when we get over there. Behold, the World Trade Center. Yes folks, I am surprisingly high above New York City. That's the World Trade Center. I'm on the edge of that big triangle thing that I pointed out in one of my videos before. Strange. So that down there is the High Line. I'm going to walk that after this, but yeah, look. There is everything. Over there then you can see the Empire State Building from the side, the MetLife Building, the Chrysler Building, the One Building briefly, in all of New York and Central Park. And there's that weird looking building over there. Look, there's the Brooklyn Bridge. We're going to have to walk that either today or tomorrow. Interestingly enough, a week after we came back from New York, a boat crashed into it. Yeah. Maybe we just do better today. And there now is a cruise ship leaving New York. Oh look! Helicopter. Cool. So yes, behold Lower Manhattan. And then over there, there's Exchange Place and there's another helicopter going past. And there's the Statue of Liberty, and I think Staten Island as well. And another helicopter. Helicopters everywhere. Look over there, there's 262 Fifth Avenue. And also the Flatiron Building, that's what it's called. The streets are really high up. And the buildings are giving off steam and there's all these flashing lights. Oh, that's nice. That's a good view. You can see all the way over there. How thin that is. There's a better view of the MetLife building. And the Chrysler building beside it. Let's see if we can see the Rockefeller Center. I think, yeah, that's it there, because it's Comcast. Meaning we're staying down by these three buildings, like these buildings over here. Which do still look a lot like the World Trade Center. Good. And there is Central Park and I think Harlem? Is that up there? I'm not sure. Another bridge. But yeah folks, I think we're going to head down the High Line. Oh, it's down there. Hold on, look at the train. There's a Long Island Railroad train. It's like a few more minutes. Oh, we might get better people down there. Oh, let's have a look. Look at all the trains. Oh, that's nice. I like that. And then look, there's a wee 2-car train down there. Now for the Long Island Railroad. We're gonna go and oh, there's another one that's pulling in. There it is. It's Hudson Yards. We're gonna walk down. We're gonna go down the High Line now. So I'll just see you. I'll see you the start of it. Actually, no, I won't because this is actually a really good view. Really is a good view. But yeah, this is worth it. If you want to come and see a really good view of the city, come up here. They all look a lot bigger in person than they do on camera, I can tell you that now for a fact. That's Millennium Hotel. Yeah, that's Millennium Hotel. Right, with my finger right there, you can see that. There's another guy that's kind of out there. But yes, anyway folks, what we're going to do now is say goodbye to the edge, which is quite peculiar to the shipbuilding, and head on down to the High Line. So yeah, I'll see you when we get down there. Alright folks, so here we are now on the High Line and they've got the tracks still here. So, what we're going to do is firstly walk over to the Hudson Yards, like the wee depot thing for Long Island Railroad, then walk back, across the High Line, and head off, go back to the hotel, and then I'm going to the theatre to go and see Beetlejuice. Don't know if I can video in there. If I can, you'll see footage. If not, I'll just tell you how it is. But yeah, we're going to go see that at about 7:30. And I think it's going to be good. I've heard good things. That's because I was watching Beetlejuice on the TV a couple of minutes ago. Oh. Anyway, I'll see you at the wee depot over here. Behold the depot, and I love that wee 2-car thing here. I'll just show you this here now. There are all the trains in there, as you can see. And there's the wee 2-car Long Island Railroad. I love that one. It's adorable. And then the High Line just continues to stretch around there and ends over there. So what we're going to so we were just up there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head back up the High Line now. So let's go for a wee walk. There's a small track there. Sit at the pass, you can walk on the track. And they've got the candles here. Nice. We saw this area. Yeah, we did. We saw this area because we were just up there. We saw this area from here. Oh, actually, that is photo worthy. Anyway, keep walking. And there's some buildings over there. And some more down there. This is one of those things you see like the Science Museum. And those glass balls with mirrors inside of them. And like one-way mirror on the outside and then like full mirror, oh no, sorry, two-way mirror on the outside. I don't know which way it is, but you can see what I mean. It's interesting. Hey look, it's the World Trade Center. Nice. It's a bridge over here, and then there again is the Empire State Building. And some lady, I don't know who that is. Here we've got a choice. Do we go left or do we go right? We go left, because there's people over on the right. There's the helicopter. Sorry, yes, there's people over on the right. And yeah, I'd rather walk by the tracks again. Yeah. No. That's us finished with the High Line. Well, we're not going in there, so I think we'll just have to walk downstairs, go to the nearest subway station. Yeah, folks, that was very good. If you ever come to New York, I'd recommend you do the High Line. It's good, it's nice, good walk. Anyway, I'm now gonna go back to the subway station, but I'll see you back at the hotel. I wonder what's down here. Let's have a look. Oh, well, that's 1211 Avenue of the Americas. I have no idea what Gutfeld is. I haven't a clue what that is. Oh, this just takes you to the Rockefeller Center, basically. That's what this is. Mostly for Fox News anyway. Concourse shops. What is this place? There's the station again. I wonder what this is up here. I don't know if we can go out this way. So just go this way. So no, we can go out this way. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, it's here. That's what this is. Ah, I see. I have to be said, this is a rather nice place, and there's the Rockefeller Center. This is nice. Anyway, folks, I'm now going to head back to the hotel, lie down, relax. Well, I've seen everyone heading into the theatre to see Beetlejuice. Dude. See you in a bit. Actually, first of all, look, there's the World Trade Center. Yeah. See you in a bit. They've got the ambulances here outside this building. I don't know what's going on. You can hear them rushing about. It was very, very loud. So that's probably happened.
I'd rather scan.
Oh well, I guess we'll never know. Okay, so here we now are in the theatre, and yeah, we can't video this, so this is all you're going to see. This is the stage. So yes, folks, I suppose I shall see you after the show. I'll tell you how it is. See you after. Well, folks, the show has ended. Yes, I suppose here's people buying. So, yeah, and also here's a faithful reenactment of the entire show.
Not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen!
And yes, with that, folks, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope you find this interesting, and I shall see you tomorrow for another video in New York, but it's our last day. We will leave New York tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.